Thank you for stopping by to listen to my dad, Larry Witcher, otherwise known as the Professor of Useless Knowledge. I hope you enjoy it.
Get the professor in here. Come on in, Larry.
I'm coming in, Julio.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Yes, sir.
We got to say hello to somebody this morning, Julio.
Oh, okay, who is it?
One of our most dedicated listeners.
All right.
90 years old today.
90 years young,
90 years today, lives on the Good Hope Road.
Okay.
Miss Edith Arnold.
Yeah.
Listens every day.
Okay.
And she's got her Doberman Pinscher dog now. And she goes walk that dog every day.
Yeah.
Now, she should have named him 5 miles, oh, Julio.
5 miles?
Yeah.
Wow.
Then she could have told all her friends that she walks 5 miles every day.
Only you would think of
that. But she only walks about a mile, then comes home. Now, her son is Jimmy Arnold. He lives out there with her.
Yeah.
And he says he takes care of her, but I think it's the other way around.
I bet it is.
And then after she gets back from walking, she makes about 2-3 gallons of gravy.
Oh, 2 or 3 gallons?
Yeah, because Jimmy picked up a little pig a few years ago and called it Pig.
Uh-huh.
It weighed about 4 or 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Never could find who owned it, so he kept it.
Yeah.
Now Pig is weigh nearly 1,000 pounds.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a huge, huge hog.
Yeah. Needless to say, they don't keep it in the house anymore.
Well, no, he don't keep it in the house, but that's the only hog in the world that I know that actually lives in hog heaven. So he's got all them acorn trees out behind the house.
Yeah.
And he just eats acorns all the time when he don't eat gravy.
Gravy and acorns. That's
acorns,
a diet, isn't it?
And he's got a lakeside view out there from his pen.
Yeah.
He's living in hog heaven.
How about
But we ain't going to honor the hog today. We're going to honor Miss Edith Arnold.
Okay.
90 years old.
Absolutely. Today is your day, Miss Edith.
That sure is. And then today also is my favorite candy day.
What kind of candy?
Candy corn.
Candy corn, and that's a little triangle shape.
3 colors.
Yeah, that's multicolored. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been around for years and years. Larry, you know that can't be nothing but pure sugar.
No, that's one of the least unhealthy candies you can eat. See, it's made, the reason it's healthiest candy you can get.
Oh, they said unhealthy. Is healthy or unhealthy?
No, it's the least unhealthy. It's the best you can eat.
Okay, all right. Tell us one.
Well, it's made out of nothing but honey and corn syrup. That's what's 2 of the main ingredients is honey and corn syrup.
Okay.
And it only got 28 grams of sugar per serving. Now, I don't know how they come up with a serving because they say a serving is a handful.
Oh.
Now,
okay.
I know some people, a handful, he have 2 pounds of candy in his hand. They're so big.
Yeah, you're right.
And then mine is small hands, so I wouldn't get but just a few pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But there's 20 million pounds of that made a year, Julio.
How about that? That's the same thing what they call candy corn.
Candy corn.
Candy corn, yeah, okay.
But they had a hard time. 20 million pounds, 9 billion pieces of it a year is made.
How about that?
And eat. And the kids hate it. They're still trying to figure out who in the world, what jerk come up with that idea, because that's what they get in their, in the candy corn dropped in the Halloween trick-or-treat bag.
Sure they do.
And they don't like it as good, but they'll never probably find out who it is, because nobody really knows who came up with it, Julio.
Yeah. How about that?
Started in the late 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
One Dale Candy Company were the first ones to sell it professionally.
Mm-hmm.
But I like candy corn.
How about that? Well,
they couldn't.
I never did care for it. Didn't like it. I don't know. It's something with the taste of it. I just didn't go for it. I don't know.
Well, I still
usually I'll eat everything.
Don't like. You go ahead and take it when you trick or treating tonight.
Yeah.
And give me what you have. I mean, you don't have.
I'll save it
even
for
though now they got it shaped, like a candy corn.
Yeah.
But they had trouble trying to really get a good name for it.
Mm-hmm.
They hesitated at calling it candy corn.
Mm.
And one of the names it had earlier?
No.
Chicken feed.
Chicken feed?
Yeah. Give me a handful of that chicken feed over there.
How about that?
Okay, then. Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Well, but today is candy corn and Ms. Edith Arnold's day.
Okay, Larry, thank you so much, and happy Halloween to you.
See you come tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, thank you, Larry. All right, there he goes. That's a professor of useless knowledge. That's Larry Witcher.